guys, so there is actually like a psychology behind hitting skill shots as a champion. So for example, one of the cool little things you have to actually like learn as any skill shot champion, not only specifically Ezreal, is that one of the key things people will more often try to do is that they will aim to actually cover themselves from what? From a skill shot. So in here the cover angle would be walking towards Leona ideally, right? Now what if that would work? That would hypothetically work, but the problem with that cover is that here Karma could actually very easily Q that. So the reason why he could actually predict to the left side, not to the right, is because if Karma shows up, then she's forced to walk to the side. So that's why he chose actually to go for a flash Q. So he also at the same time disengages from Leona's E. So logically, you have to analyze the sidestepping path that they will most likely take. And so, as we can visually see, because of Karma's pressure, now if Karma is not here, she will obviously try to cover herself, right? But pay attention to a little bit of everything, right? Now, one of the key things is that you should look for as a champion. So you're constantly fishing for Q angles. So once we have a slight opening, he is taking those. So for example, in here, again, I'm gonna pause a little bit because why is the quality so low? I guess that's the quality of the video. And again, what does he do? Oh, what? That video lagged a bit. So again, what does he do? We have a slight opening and he does take those trades. So for example, in here, same logic. They have cover, right? But you're constantly fishing for poke opportunities, especially when you W someone as Ezreal for bonus value. So as soon as you have an opening, they don't have cover anymore. Why do they don't have cover anymore? So note, Ezreal already queues. He already queues before Karma's skill shot hits, because Karma's Q will give a opening for his Q, because they are forced away. So just hint, it's way better to actually get caught by a Ezreal Q than by a Karma Q. So the reason why they walk to the right side now is because of Karma's pressure. So you also have to like understand the key differences of why do they take the left side or why do they take the right side, because there is actually like a psychological reasoning behind that of why they rotate in a certain way. And you also have to like analyze the minion cover. Boom, suddenly we don't have minion cover. The minions are also forced to go to the right side because they're getting minion blocked. So now we have a opening actually, and he gets a really nice Q off. Then what happens? Again, constantly analyze the position of the minions, constantly walk to the left side. If you have better openings on the left side, then you wanna walk to the left side and fish for a Q. Same logic, you are paying attention to the minion block mainly. And again, what happens? He W's, right? That goes through minions. What happens? So he gets a slight opening for a Q. He does connect his Q. Same logic. He makes, if he doesn't have an opening, you can make an opening to hit a Q as Ezreal. So as we can visually see, just because he in this specific champion's case, you can actually like position your, even if you don't hit Yuri, that's totally fine. It's not about hitting Yuri, it's about connecting your Q into someone that you already marked with your W. So remember, it's not a necessity. You don't put yourself in any type of danger because Ilian already throwed out even his Qs. So you gotta realize that there is no punishment. Even if you miss it, there is no punishment for this. So it just really comes down to the risk and reward scenario as well. This was just a Q, you know, nothing special in here. Just the Q that was hit, you know. Again, same logic. She's trying to step up to last hit because what happens is that the tower gonna shoot the minion and she tries to perfectly last hit it, so she doesn't miss it out on. But what happens, he does actually punish that because she has to walk exactly like this to last hit it. Zilean does speed her out, although it wasn't done in time, so the or still did connect. So you gotta remember like where would they most likely rotate just based on last hits as well. So there are multiple things that you have to sort of analyze on the board. And same thing, if you don't have an opening for a Q, you make an opening with your E. You E to the side of the minions and connect the Q, right? So remember, if you don't have one, you can make one with abilities. Very simple hits here, nothing special. He just connects his Q when Alistair is trying to last hit to fish for some last hits. There's not much to tell. He's mainly punishing last hits, O-ring in. He's specifically O-ring the Alistair because Kaisa more likely anticipates it. In here just some nicely predicted cues, and this will be a bit interesting. So what happens in here is that Ezreal, when he casts his OR, even if he would flash, the OR will arrive in the same destination. That's what many people don't expect. And so what he does as well, he flashes so Janna can heal him in time. He already popped his barrier. The reason why he hid in front of Ashe, the reason why he hid in front of Ashe here, this is the most accurate angle you could get your R off. But also notably, this gives him a really nice angle as well to sort of disengage. So exactly in front of me to guarantee the R in this case. So with some specific champions, you can also do things like that. You actually, like with Viego, if you like walk into their mouth with your E, if you get to, then you can connect very easily your W. It's quite undodgeable. So there are with some champions, the closer you lean in, the more likely you also be able to connect your abilities, just because there is less space to either run away, sidestep, and whatnot. You could still possibly miss it, but depends on the champion. With Gragas, for example, in close range, it's very hard to miss your E, as an example, or your Q if you are sitting on someone. Now that's it for now, guys. Have a nice day, and hope you guys learned something new.